Hello viewers, this is Fani Trivedi, member and accredited professional of the Indian Green Building Council. The World Green Building Council, with over 75 plus country members, celebrates the World Green Building Week every year. This year, the theme is Building the Transition. So one of the builders who is building this transition for the Ahmedabad skyline is Mr. Chitrak Shah,
Hi.
MD and Chairman of the Shivalik group of companies. Welcome, Chitrak bhai. Since we're talking about this as a movement, as a revolution, the green building movement, green building revolution, I want to start with my first question, which is why build green?
So green building, when we started, it was just one logic. We wanted to give back. So the first project we kickstarted, okay, what benefit we will get, what benefit customer will get. Then we thought there should be something because there is some parameters. Who is checking the light, who is checking the water level, the water recycle. So we tried at one of the project. There was a one trial, but we found gradually it is good for our customer also, for the nature also, and for the environment also. Then we kickstarted the same and kept repeating the same.
Sure. So where do you see yourself in this green building revolution that has started over a decade now?
So it's still, maybe we can say, not matured into the city, but gradually, because of after government has done a lot of changes, they are also initiated few benefit. So I think now the movement will pick. So gradually it was slow pace, but now it will pick.
Sure. So what efforts have you made to persuade the government of Gujarat to make the recent policy amendments that we are seeing in the newspapers and make it a builder-friendly policy when it comes to building green?
See, green building is still was a new concept, but now government has had some benefit criteria. But now that policy has evolved, now they have again given a lot of benefit, especially into the rate of the FSI, the subsidies, the rebate, which government has incorporated. We also ask a lot of things with the government, but at least it's a progressive government. They consider something, and then the benefits which they used to give earlier, now they've increased to double almost. So yeah, government is doing a fabulous job. Gradually, the benefit will keep going more and more. Let's see.
You want to highlight a little bit on the benefits for the general awareness?
So that's a 5 to 12% FSI rebate, which government is passing. If you that's based on the category. If you are building a silver rated building, if you are a platinum rated building, so based on the criteria, they have given you the subsidy into the cost of the FSI. So they are giving you the refund once you finalize the not the finalize, but once you complete the entire project and you get final certificate, then they refund you the subsidy amount.
So you talked about the rating system and certifying.
Yes.
So coming to that, how has the IGBC green building certification affected the way you reach out to your final buyers these days?
So we are showing them, which first we incorporated each and every points into a catalog. Then certain people ask if they feel some soft feeling. No, we should leave into the green building. Some people just ask, is there any commercial benefit or is there any benefit in terms of the maintenance or maybe in terms of the electricity which they get? So we explain them, this is the benefit. There are the chances that your electricity consumption may reduce at some level. Your common maintenance may reduce at some level. And we are not charging you extra. This is just one additional feature which we wanted to do. So then they are happy, that considering that at least developer is green building friendly developer, and they are also giving priority. Some of the customer as of, okay, if you are into a green building project, then ek hope se unko shayad they may get some benefit in terms of the electric benefit or maybe the common maintenance charges.
So I think the long-term benefits.
Yeah, you can say that
are
simpler.
Yeah, and you usually use what channel or mode to sensitize your end buyer?
So that's a normal. We incorporate everything into a catalog.
Okay.
So that's the simplest mode, because when they refer all the catalog, then there is a few points which we already writing into the catalog based on the category which we are asking. Silver karna hai, gold karna hai, platinum karna hai. That's how we just add the
You're
pointers.
promoting the
Yes.
concept, right?
And
right.
in our website, in our marketing material, we incorporating that small points into the circulation.
Yeah, in fact, I have noticed a lot of hoardings which has the Indian Green Building Council
Recently,
logo.
we did a campaign. We did a campaign of that. We don't talk. We delivered 1,500 apartments into the city, which was completely green.
Wow.
Yeah. It's the entire
I think-
Ahmedabad. We did hoardings also.
Yeah. I think you are leading this initiative in a way
It's a soft
for
feeling. It's
many
not
other for many other builders to follow suit.
I hope so. Builders will follow.
Yes, because I think the way you are promoting
Right.
green, I don't think anybody is at the moment.
So I wish people should follow this practice at least.
Yes.
Because followers follow बहुत सारी terms से करते अलग से करते, but this has to be followed.
Yes.
Because this is you are doing for the earth, for the people, for the better humanity. So
I think this in a way is in the true sense giving back to nature what belongs to nature,
Right.
and not polluting it, and trying to conserve it. So I'll move on to the next question. Which are the green products and technologies that you insist to use in your projects during construction and post occupancy? Maybe you could cite a few examples from your projects.
So typical solar, recycle water, that's what we do. Then we try keep that the doors and windows which we are using, that has to be green certified. So small materials, the blocks, whatever which we are buying, although we have told purchase team that whatever materials you are getting, try to have that green building certified to have better and better rating. So at least customers would get benefit if they are getting some extra maintenance privileges or something. But yeah, that's a still lot of struggles are there because each and every company is not having the products green certified. But we are trying to add more and more because being in Ahmedabad city, it is tougher to get the all material which is green certified, which we wanted.
Yes. And just for the benefit of our viewers, when Chitrak Bhai says they are certified products, we mean there is an eco label of the Indian Green Building Council, which is called Green Pro. And every product in various categories can get Green Pro certification. And when you source those raw materials for a green building, you definitely go higher up in the credits that you get to get a green building certificate. So that's just for our viewers to understand. So Chitrak Bhai, we hear a lot about the builder lobby being very strong and very, very influential in Ahmedabad. So will we ever see a green builder lobby? And if yes, why do you think so?
So after initiating of the government, developer has started taking this as an initiative. They still expect, because there is push and pull both things. A government push कर दिया, developer is also pushing, but customer जब मांगेंगे कि नहीं आपके green building है, corporation subsidize देगी in terms of the corporation taxes, torrent power if they give you some benefit. So this is the push also needed from the other agencies also. जब जैसे जैसे पुश बढ़ता जाएगा वैसे वैसे लोग डिमांड करेंगे तो डेवलपर को नहीं भी करना होगा तो ऑटोमेटिकली दे विल बी पुश्ड टू डू दिस. सो इट्स एंटायर प्रोसेस. सो एक डेवलपर खाली करे ये जरूरी नहीं बिकॉज देयर इज अ कॉस्ट इन्वॉल्व ऑल्सो एंड इन दिस कॉम्पिटिटिव मार्केट एंड अहमदाबाद द मार्जिन्स आर वेरी लेस. सो ईच एंड एवरी penny developer counts also. But it's a gradual cycle. I would say next 5 to 7 years, I would say Ahmedabad should be entire green. At least the developer should think on that line. Will be thinking on that line. I'll add something also. Affordable housing, if not affordable, but I would say the 60-90 meter apartment buildings, where the construction cost is way high compared to the land price. So there is a price sensitive market. They are bothered for each and every cost. So wahan pe spending a lot of few costs also into the green building certified in terms of the material buying या material का जो भी cost है वो थोड़ा जस्टिफाई नहीं होता. तो वो जो डेवलपर है उनके लिए प्राइजेस सेंसिटिव बिकॉज वो और जो बेसिक नीड जिसकी मुझे घर चाहिए, एम्यूनिटी कम दो तो चलेगा, ग्रीन बिल्डिंग नहीं हो तो चलेगा, पर मुझे घर ये साइज का तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. दे आर प्राइस सेंसिटिव. वो डेवलपर है उनके लिए टाइम लगेगा. बाकी जो मैच्योर डेवलपर है देयर प्रोजेक्ट्स आर गुड साइज, दे आर सेलिंग एट हाई वैल्यू टिकट साइज, वो लोग कर लेंगे. So there's a two part.
Scenario is changing.
Yeah, there's
yes.
two part. Yeah.
There are two parts to it. Yes. There's a demand side and there's a supply side.
Yes.
There will be supply if the consumers, the end buyers will demand for green homes, and then nothing will stop or prevent a builder or an architect from designing a green home.
True.
I think that's the message coming through. So a related question. What do you think can banks and government do to trigger demand for green homes?
I think if the bank is getting good subsidies from the government side, if I'm saying, I'm not sure, but if they can pass to the some of the customers to the customer that if you are green building certified apartment, then we'll give you 0.25 paisa rebate. If upfront, if they can do, so customer will go and ask with the developer कि हमको 25 पैसा यहाँ कम मिल रहा है आपका. सो स्मॉल पुशेस फ्रॉम द एवरीवेयर. और अगर बैंक ये कर लेना तो दैट इज द बिगेस्ट थिंग विच विल बी एवर डन, बिकॉज कस्टमर डायरेक्ट मांगेंगे. आज जो गवर्नमेंट ने बेनिफिट दिया है वो डेवलपर को दिया है, स्टिल कस्टमर डजंट नो. बट बैंक सीधा बोल देंगे वहां पे, तो दैट विल इम्पैक्ट लॉट. दैट विल बी गुड पुश.
Yeah, and I think therefore the need of the hour is for more banks to come forward with green home loans.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Good word.
And yeah, I think it's not, the word green is no more a color now.
Yeah.
It has become an adjective. You have green home loans, you have green warriors, green champions. I don't know, go green. I mean, there are hashtags that trend with the word green. So I think it's about time we had more banks coming forward with green home loans. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaway for today's conversation. Moving on, I'm going to come to this question on green homes versus conventional homes. So earlier, maybe you were constructing conventional homes, and then once this green bug bit you, I'm sure you have switched over for a lifetime now.
Right.
So how has this changed? What was it earlier? And now what is it? You know, how has it changed?
Change in terms of?
The scenario, like, earlier, even now, I mean, most of them are building conventional homes for residents.
Right.
But what was the scenario earlier when you were also constructing similar homes, and now they have become...
If I have technical side, the windows has begun being bigger. The criteria which you asking.
Yeah, right? Maybe in consultation with your architect or your interior designer, a lot of things must have changed.
Right.
In the way you are looking at a building.
So पहले they were utilizing the complete AC, fresh air का plan नहीं था. Now they are planning a fresh air inside the room. So planning change हो रहा है internal. Gradually environment change हो रहा है अंदर से. I would say AC का जो use था पहले, people were expecting 16 degree, 16 degree पे we should plan. Now they are planning at 20 to 23 degree. So small parameters which everybody is incorporating. Still its awareness is still going on. अंदर बैठ रहे हो तो जो green part, I would say a greenery, that is although not the pure part of the green building, but that is being incorporated also. So we see small changes is happening in terms of the environment. Water, if you say, there is 2 separate tanks now, जो recycle water है, flush water है, shower का water है. Cost थोड़ी बढ़ रही है gradually, पर लोगों में awareness भी आ रही है. So small changes everywhere. The architecture, the interior, we teach them this is the criteria of the green building. The people are evolving. They are also using the media to train themselves, to do awareness. Then they incorporating things into the design. पहले planning हो रहे थे, उसमें end-to-end designs हो रहे थे. अभी there are few spaces जो building को थोड़े छोटे करके they are giving the spaces. Function common area जो कोई गिन ही नहीं रहा था वहाँ पे, there is no common area. जैसे utilities है, यानी green building की functionality है, sewage treatment plant है, वो सब कुछ नहीं था. तो वो करने के लिए भी डेवलपर को हमको MEP करना पड़ रहा है. तो पहले MEP का कोई कंसेप्ट नहीं था. नॉर्मली डेवलपर छोटे प्रोजेक्ट थे वो खुद ही कर लेते थे, आर्किटेक्ट खुद ही कर लेते थे. नाउ दैट लॉट ऑफ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इज हैपनिंग इन एवरीवेयर, बट प्रोफेशनल्स आर प्लेइंग मेजर रोल normally because we are not experts with this, so we have to hire professionals. But gradually सब लोग इकट्ठा करके I would say ये green पूरा अहमदाबाद 4-5 साल में हो जाना चाहिए. All the projects I would say, the premium projects.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So does it mean the builder has to insist on a green design, or the architects and interior designers are also changing their mindset
So
and
they have
giving
two
you
choices. So they ask you first, are you looking for a green building or no? Because cost is also thoda sa involved hai. So if the project is a price sensitive, so they design that way. If project is not price sensitive, then they design that way. But there should be there are the consultants also जो green building के criteria को जानते हैं. बाकी architect, if they know green building criteria, in between अगर green building में कुछ amendment आ गया, then again they have to go to the consultant. So they know few logics like वास्तु है. थोड़ा सा logic मालूम है, पूरा नहीं मालूम.
But are we saying green homes are costlier than a conventional home?
That's costlier for the developer side. हमको थोड़ा सा cost थोड़ा हमारा ज्यादा हो रहा है. Customer, I don't think so. Customer को कोई cost. In fact, they are getting good benefit in terms of the day-to-day maintenance or the recurring costs.
So that's something every end user needs to understand, that it is the developer who is bearing the additional cost. It's not the consumer who has to pay an additional cost to buy a green home. And I think there's a myth that, green homes are, they are expensive. So I think we've just busted a myth today.
True.
That it's not true that green homes are expensive.
I would say there is a livable cost. If you consider the livable cost, which includes your EMI, which includes your maintenance cost, which include your day-to-day electric bill, any other cost, which adds into your living cost. If you compile this in one word called the livable cost, so it might happen कि आपका थोड़ा सा cost शायद कोई डेवलपर ज्यादा प्राइस मांग रहा हो या उसके प्राइस थोड़े महंगे हो. जैसे if somebody is quoting 100 रुपए तो कोई 103 रुपए मांग रहा है प्राइस के. But if you see your overall livable cost, then it might be the same or maybe the cheaper also in longer term.
Yeah.
या कहीं आपका इलेक्ट्रिक बिल कम हो गया या कहीं आपका मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट कम हो गया. So it's like buying a diesel car, which is you are paying few extra rupees. Some companies charging extra for the diesel car, and some companies are not charging extra for the diesel. It used to be earlier, not now. Now it's the same.
Yes.
But at least there will mindset कि diesel लेंगे तो recurring cost कम आएगा.
Yeah.
So it's the same. It's called the driving cost. Now there's a livable cost.
Yes. Sure. So I'm going to go to the last two questions. Chitrak bhai, what is changing with the younger breed of builders who are either first generation or second generation builders or architects?
They want a good quality projects. They don't cut the corners. They take care or they visualize each and every aspect of the customer behavior. क्या trend चल रहा है? They are adaptive. They train themselves by maybe AI like ChatGPT or Gemini. They do a lot of research before jumping into. So because they don't have that backlog of the mindset कि पहले हम लोग ये करते थे, आज हम लोग ये कर रहे हैं. So they are adaptive. So they are incorporating each and every new trend into the projects, or they know how to take the money, how to ask the extra money or whatever cost which they are charging. But it's not about the cutting the corner. सस्ता बेच देना है, अच्छा देना है और अच्छा मांगना है. That's what they believe. So now the price sensitive जो था पहले वो अभी नहीं है. So it's like 360 degree service भी दो, green building भी दो, quality भी दो, कस्टमर के रिक्वायरमेंट पूरी करो और पैसे आप मांगो आपको मिल जाएंगे. That's what the new generation is going on. The current generation जो पहले जो था सस्ता करना है, फास्ट करना है, वो अभी नहीं है.
So the trend has changed. They are probably looking at the pros and cons,
Right.
and they are probably getting quotations for building green.
Right.
At this, and then comparing it with how they were practicing earlier, and then taking the choice. So Chitrak bhai, my last question to you is that we all see you as an influencer. So what do you think is your role as an influencer to inspire your fellow builders to start building green?
The simple awareness, which we keep passing the communication. This is the green building, ये benefit मिल रहा है, लोगों को साथ में लेके चल के. You just have to keep doing awareness, so लोग और ज़्यादा जुड़े. That is the role of the leader. उससे ज़्यादा otherwise बाकी जो भी है गवर्नमेंट तो अपना काम कर ही रही है, आईजीबीसी अपना काम कर रहे हैं, but still we want गवर्नमेंट भी करे, आईजीबीसी भी करे, बट दैट इज आवर मेन जॉब कि आपको अवेयरनेस करना है और लोगों को सामने लेके चलना है.
So I think you are also doing this with CREDAI, where you have this institute for infrastructure and learning about real estate.
There is one course also, not a course, one chapter which we incorporate what is green building. Green building क्या करता है, क्या benefit है. We already incorporated that.
What is the course called?
It's like journey of real estate. It's a 2 months course. उसके अंदर green building का एक chapter we already added. So whoever want to explore, they can explore that.
So thank you so much. Today we met Mr. Chitrak Shah, who practices what he preaches, and we at the IGBC Ahmedabad chapter, our chairman Mr. Jayesh Haryani, vice chairperson Mr. Taral Shah, and all the committee members want to thank you all for joining us and learning about the green building movement of the country in this World Green Building Week 2024. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is a pledge for the World Green Building Week 2024. We at Shivalik pledge to implement sustainable practices in all our operations, reduce waste, conserve water, and promote eco-friendly transportation. We pledge to support green building initiatives and advocate for sustainable development in our community. We pledge to educate and engage our employees, customers, and stakeholders on the importance of sustainability and environmental stewardship. We are committed to making a positive impact and contributing to a sustainable future. Together, let's build a better tomorrow.
I would say we already initiated, we already delivered more than 1,500 homes, but we still want more material to come on gradually. We still want people awareness, government awareness, IGBC awareness. What is green building? Because half of the people doesn't know what is green building. It's like buying a Euro 6 car. Half of the people doesn't know which car they are buying. What is the benefit of the Euro 6 or Bharat? जो भी कार की जो रेटिंग है that way. So half of the people doesn't know. अगर वो पुश वहाँ से मिल जाए तो ये ज़्यादा escalate होगा. As a leader of the industry, we expect इसको और ज़्यादा awareness campaign करें. हम लोग भी कर रहे हैं, दूसरे लोग भी करें, and people should follow and people should tell us कि कहाँ पे क्या किसको issues आ रहा है. Otherwise we keep doing and they keep struggling and somebody will stuck at some level कि अभी नहीं करना है gradually. So I would say डेवलपर का रोल यही है कि न्यू ट्रेंड पकड़ के आगे, जो न्यू ट्रेंड जो सस्टेनेबिलिटी है, ग्रीन बिल्डिंग इज अ वन पार्ट.